Welcome back to another Estimate and an edition of Dynamite Out of 10. It is a big episode of AEW Dynamite today. Lots going on as we build up towards Full Gear, which isn't far away now. We've got some huge matches, including FTR against House of Black, Adam Cole against Konosuke Takeshita, but we started things off with Jay White and Juice Robinson versus Adam Page and Christian Cage. Dynamite opened with Cage and Page making separate entrances for this bout. Hangman and Switchblade locked up and made clean breaks on the ropes. So early exchanges were relatively simple and reserved when considering how much these two claim to hate each other. Nick Wayne interfered by kicking Robinson's behind the ref back. Hangman and Captain Charisma seemed to have a bit of friction at one point when Paige didn't want to tag in at first. It seemed they wouldn't get along, but just as they did with both heels, so it was nice to see that little detail included. Hook appeared in the crowd and pulled Wayne over the barricade. They fought out to the arena while Robinson used distractions to take control. It was a fun and energetic tag match. There was nothing to complain about, but it left room for other bouts on the card to shine as well. Thanks to the distraction from Shayna and a shot from Robinson's head to Kip, Hangman was able to get the win. A solid 15-minute bout to get the show story intricately to see as well. So yeah, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. But moving on into Lance Archer against Roderick Strong. But before a break, Chris Statlander was shown attacking Camille and Mercedes Moné backstage before putting them through a wall. Ziggler more aggressive. Before Tony Schiavone introduced Ospreay, he called out Fletcher and they argued about his part of being part of the Don Callis family, and it led to Fletcher challenge Ospreay for a match at Full Gear, which he quickly accepts, and that's going to be a great match. But Lance Archer and Brian Cage showed up to support Fletcher, so Will Hudson and Mark Davis came out to help Ospreay. A huge brawl broke out as Roderick Strong made his way out for a match against Archer. The bout started on the cage, and they fought to the back to begin this Full Count Anywhere match as we went through a break. This was a little wrestling, a lot of chaos. The Machine showed up to help his partners, so Taven and Bennett arrived to help Strong. The promo battle between these two was great, and it was used as a way to lead into Strong versus Archer in a good way from Fraser's segment. Strong managed to pin Archer as a crowd and got his third win to officially earn a match with MJF at Full Gear. So it gets 6 out of 10 for me. I thought it all kind of flowed into each other nicely. Got an interesting match and an intriguing little story development, which I'll talk about more in a tick. So Teska then took on Adam Cole. Takeshita attacked Strong before Cole came out to get their match going. They traded punches as Cole's music continued to play. Since this was a standard match with no weapons and stipulations, they kept it in the ring and put on a more traditional performance, but this doesn't mean it was all headlock and hip tockers. Big Take was doing everything he could to dominate Cole once he had the upper hand. He was extra motivated after MJF paid him and Callis off to inflict as much damage as possible. These two put on the best performance during the first hour and had the crowd popping for every big spot. Takeshita was shown putting out MJF's diamond ring and using it for a loaded punch to get the pin and the win. This gets an 8 out of 10 from me. I thought, this was really good. Great match, big win for Teska, and then obviously the Cole not getting the match was a bit of a shock, but I think with Strong now that can lead into multiple different avenues. And anyway, I'm kind of intrigued to see where it goes, and leads out attention for Cole Strong even more, MJF even more. So yeah, I'm not against it. Britt Baker then took on Penelope before, but before that, Death Raiders was shown arriving at the arena shortly before we saw Yuta and Casanova beating up JD Drake just because. Moxley then gave a promo before Cassidy came out to respond. Briscoe and Mary joined him. Moxley challenged Yuta to a match next week, and Mox agreed. As Mox was trying to leave, Darby Allin appeared out of nowhere and drove onto him into the crowd. The Death Risers tried to leave without Yuta, but Allin dove into the truck to stop them. Claudio demolished Allin against the garage dog, and Yuta finally jumped into the truck before they took off in more brutal stuff, but makes them look like killers. Whatever. The next match saw Baker and Ford square off in a singles bout. They started with a bit of chain wrestling before DMD unleashed the first strike with a punch to the face. Ford wasted some time at ringside to draw Baker in for an attack. As the show cuts to break, they picked up the pace during the commercials, but the slow start took the crowd out of the match. This seemed a bit of chemistry issue because we've seen much better performances out of both of them. Baker ended up getting the victory with her signature lockjaw submission. Gets a 6 out of 10 from me. I thought it was quite a simple win for Baker. I wasn't really expecting anything more, but I think just about her gaining momentum again, in a way it did that. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. Next up was Lio Rush taking on former AEW World Champion Swerve Strickland. They traded some words before Rush drove Swerve. It seemed like Swerve knew all of his opponent's tricks and was ready for the usual antics, so Rush took a breather to regroup. Both of these men are quickly as it gets, so trying to describe all of the action is pointless. They did too many cool things to list all of them. Even if every performance isn't a hit, one of AEW's strengths is being able to drop great matches like this on a random Wednesday. Swerve was able to counter the Poison Rana and turn it into a big pressure to get the win. This was solid from top to bottom and had a clean finish. You can't ask for much more than that. Swerve called out Lashley after the match, and he and MVP showed up, but that left Shelton Benjamin to attack from behind, and they dismantled the former champ, making them look great again. Huge impact, great match, and yeah, can't wait for Lashley v Swerve. So this did all the right things for me. Gets a 7 out of 10. And our main event was Dax Dax and Cash Wheeler taking on Brody King and Malachi Black for a spot in a big tag match at Full Gear. Private Party watched from the stage. Black and Wheeler squatted for their teams with an energetic sequence. Both teams got in some good offense, but FTR got the upper hand for most of the first half. Black was in the ring for a long time, so once he finally made a hot tag, fresh, King started cleaning house. Both teams came close to winning a few times, but the match finally came to an end when King put Harwood to sleep. And yeah, this gets a 7 out of 10 from me. I thought, this was great. House of Black getting a huge win. Big one for them. Momentum boosting. FTR, I don't think I lost to Harwood too much. And yeah, nice to see House of Black get a big chance at pay-per-view. Shaquille rumours of that. Malachi Black leaving, for at least another week and a half. But overall, AEW Dynamite gets a 7 out of 10 from me. I thought, it was a pretty solid episode of Dynamite this week. Some of the match action was really good, some intriguing developments going forward, and I thought some of the matches like Teska versus Cole were really, really good on the whole. So yeah, good stuff, and gets 7 out of 10 from me. That's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily wrestling news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.